The drug dealer would intentionally damage a brand new license plate every time he worked, then tell the guard he'd found a defective one. While the guard wasn't paying attention, he'd smoothly slip the plate into his toolbox. Clearly, he'd already stockpiled enough plates. At night, he'd train himself by holding one position, pushing his limits each time and jotting down how long he could last in a small notebook. After 6 months of this, he could hold out for 8 minutes. Sensing the time was right, he used a garbage run to scope out the transport van. When the guard wasn't looking, he quickly grabbed a license plate from the trash cart, snuck to the back of the vehicle, and used the plate to hide himself underneath. When the transport van left, the guards would check underneath using their rearview mirrors. He strapped the plate to his back and gripped the chassis with both hands, successfully passing the inspection. Once the van cleared the prison and stopped at a red light, he suddenly smashed the window and made his escape. Next up was his brother Joey's breakout. He secretly stuffed a towel down his pants and swiped a box of paper clips. Back in his cell, he packed toilet paper into a cardboard tube and fashioned the paper clips into an ignition device. Using the prison's electrical current, he managed to light the toilet paper on fire. He set his bed ablaze first, then raised his arm. Guards rushed in to put out the fire, and Joey was taken to the infirmary for treatment. But while the doctor wasn't looking, he ambushed and knocked him out cold, shoved aside a cabinet, opened the vent underneath, and successfully crawled inside. Following the ventilation shaft, he quickly made it to an exit outside the prison. He pulled out the towel he'd prepared earlier and wrote a protest slogan on it. 3 days ago, he'd learned that families of death row inmates would be gathering tonight. He popped open the manhole cover and, while no one was watching, held up the sign hoping to blend in and slip away. Just then, a woman spotted him and tried to hang his sign on her car. During the struggle, she noticed Joey's prison uniform and realized he was an escaped convict. So Joey dragged her aside. Since she'd walked right into it, he gave her a brutal beating, then drove off in her car. Follow me to watch the next thrilling part of this movie.